Hi, Earth Angels and Light Warriors. This is Jill Kempner, Angel Professional. Happy full moon, lunar eclipse. Happy 4th of July weekend, and happy second half of 2020. We crossed the threshold in the second half of 2020. If you're new to my work, I served as a massage therapist and a yoga teacher for 20 years before evolving into this work I do today as an angel professional. As an angel professional, what I help you do is to relax your body and mind, release those issues in the tissues like stress, tension, anger, pain, fear, or judgment, or trauma, so that you can receive more love from your angels. And so I'm writing my book, Receiving from Your Angels, 4 practices to relax, release, and receive to heal physical pain. And today I am here for your full moon reading. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about who showed up to support you and help you. And I want to share that medicine with you today. I'm hearing the angels say a couple things, so I want to listen. One is that I'm going to burn some Palo Santo to create a sacred space. And I love Palo Santo. It's the wood of saints. And although we can use our sacreds, every day, all the time to create a sacred space, we definitely want to for sure use them in the moon cycles. So the full moon is this, thank you angels for saying this. Yes, they're having me have you invoke. So thank you angels. Okay, so just bring your hands over your heart as the Palo Santo cleanses your energy field. And take a cleansing breath in and out. And just feel your body. Thank your body for serving you so well. As you breathe, feel your soul inside your body. And then anchor your body to the earth through your roots. So just see beautiful roots of light deep to the heart of Gaia. The wisdom of your roots, anchoring your soul into your body, anchoring your body to the earth. And as you welcome your soul here, you welcome your beautiful angels, all of the angels and archangels, you welcome the power of the full moon. And you just say, I am devoted to receiving from my angels. I am devoted to receiving from my angels. Beautiful. I am devoted to receiving from my angels. Just allowing you to be so present in this moment as you receive the medicine of your angels into your body. And the medicine of this reading, and also I'm hearing, thank you angels, the medicine of the full moon as it opens up all of our intuition channels. Beautiful. And you bring your hands to your heart, bowing to your angels, to your soul, to the earth. So we open this reading with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Okay, that was beautiful. Thank you, angels. And so, something else they were just saying. They're giving me a lot of divine directives. Oh yeah, so in the moment. So the full moon is this time of celebration, right? The moon is big and bright and full, and it's illuminating, your gifts. It's illuminating the path, right? All of the, helping you to honor and see all of the growth, all of the blessings, all of the miracles, all the leaps of faith, quantum leaps of faith that you've taken, not only from new moon to full moon, but the whole entire, the whole entire 2020 from January to now, July 4th. And so thank you, angels. And so there's this illumination that's happening, right? Of all of the blessings, and also the illumination of the shadow, right? Those patterns that, are up for healing, that are ready for healing. These patterns, these issues, these parts that need your angels' love. So all of it is a gift and a blessing. And then we have the added energy of the eclipse. So this eclipse, I've talked about this before, the eclipse is bring something that was previously eclipsed from your consciousness up to your awareness. And, you know, when I was praying about that, the angels also said that it's not just, you know, the eclipse isn't only highlighting the wounds and the difficulties and the challenges, right, that maybe we haven't seen, the blind spots, but also another aspect of your divine mission, another aspect of one of your gifts. And so I just love that. And so what else are the angels saying? Yeah, and we're also in kind of in the midst of Mercury retrograde, which can bring up a lot of communication and travel, you know, issues and difficulties. One I'll bring up here because it just made me laugh is we just had our roof repaired, and I'm so grateful for the blessings of, you know, being able to take care of our home and all of that. And there was like miracles, you know, answered, and they started at 6:38 a.m. yesterday. And they were supposed to start at 7, you know, and it's like, it's okay. It's only 22 minutes, right? But, you know, and so I just thought, okay, of course it's Mercury retrograde. So anyway, that was just one that kind of made me chuckle a little bit. And wow, I still meditated anyway, even with the banging on the roof. And it was good. So the question that I asked for this reading is what archangel and keeper of the light are helping you to release harshness and receive gentleness so you can lead with your heart. And I am so excited about who showed up. I'm going to show you the whole entire reading, and then I'm going to talk about it, okay? So you got Archangel Zadkiel, the energy and medicine of transformation. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite cards, favorite angels. I love this medicine. Thank you, Zadkiel, Archangel Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform my past challenges. Then we got the Keeper of the Light, Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Yay! Oh my gosh, what a beautiful medicine to wash away frustrations and what do we need to surrender? That's the same question I asked, right? What do we need to surrender to, you know, release any harshness, and that includes self-judgment and inner critic, and receive the gentleness of our soul, of our angels, so that we can lead with our heart. And we got surrender, frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So is that perfect? Because I feel like the eclipses, surrendering frustration, bring up frustrations, right? Especially, so it's like the Mercury retrograde with a full moon, you know, it's like illuminating all these parts that need healing. And it's very common for, you know, the parts of us, you know, the shadow parts or the exiled parts. And, you know, when I say parts, I'm talking about this inner universe of parts within us, right? That we have this, you know, beautiful body and our soul inside of our body, and then our amazing team of angels all around us. And the parts inside are part of the energy body. We have the meridians that run, that connect the organ systems. We have the chakras, which are the energy centers that run along the length of the spine. We have our aura, our electromagnetic field around our body, and our aura around our body, also called our aura. And we have our, you know, inner universe of parts, right? All of these parts inside of us. And so for some reason, the angels wanted to give that download. So Archangel Zadkiel. I am so excited that Zadkiel is here for the weekend for multiple reasons. The practice number 3 in my book, Release and Lead with Your Heart, he is one of the archangels from that practice, and I'll be talking about that in my Crystals and Angels workshop over next week on Wednesday, July 8th. And so it's just like, of course Zadkiel's here, right? He's priming the pump, getting us ready. And this medicine of transformation, I mean, Archangel Zadkiel has multiple medicines. In my book, in practice number 3, Release and Lead with Your Heart, you know, he's considered to be an angel of compassion, right? An angel that brings in the archangel that brings in the medicine of compassion to transform that wound, to transform that hurt, to transform that harshness, to transform that self-judgment into the wisdom, right? To take the wound of harshness into the wisdom of gentleness, into the wisdom of tenderness, of compassion. And so working with Archangel Zadkiel, will help you to open up your heart more, really for your own healing, right? For the healing of your body, for the healing of your parts, for the healing of your chakras. And then that medicine then flows out of us. Like we radiate that medicine, and then from that, our beautiful medicine of gentleness and compassion that's radiating out of our heart and out of our aura, we're then attracting that back to us, right? We're magnetizing that back to us. And I love that. And as I'm saying that, I feel like the full moon, remember, what it does is it magnetizes and opens up all of the clair channels. So it magnetizes the crown chakra and your claircognizance, which means clear thought. It magnetizes and opens up the third eye and the clairvoyance. And then it magnetizes the ear chakras and the full moon and thank you. I knew there was something else. I'm like, why are the angels taking me through all this? Yeah, so this is clear audience, which is clear hearing. And Archangel Zadkiel is the angel of your ear chakras. So he's the angel of your soul star chakra. He's the angel of your ear chakras. And in my book, he's one of the angels of the heart chakra as well. So I just absolutely love that. I'm like, why are we going? And then I want to keep going through all the channels. So, the full moon can magnetize our clear fragrance, which means clear scent. And that's connected with our smell and taste senses, but also our throat chakra. And then clairsentient, which is our gut feelings, and connected with the sacral. And actually the angels added the root, sacral, navel, and solar plexus chakras are connected with the clairsentient feelings. And all of our, everyone has all 5 channels to the angels, and all of the channels get kind of like, it's almost like turning the knob on a radio and turning up the volume, right? So paying attention over the weekend of the parts that are coming up for healing, the wounds that are surfacing because of the eclipse and the full moon and the retrograde, and then applying the medicine of transformation, applying the medicine of gentleness, applying the medicine of compassion. And know that you can call on the angels of compassion, the angels of transformation. I could talk about Zadkiel all day, the angels of grace. And loving Archangel Zadkiel for that, like the opportunity for transformation, that your heart is an alchemical space that can both release what no longer serves you and transform it into love and compassion. That's the power, it's the vastness of the heart, the power of the heart chakra to do that. And Archangel Zadkiel is bringing in that medicine. So Archangel, and then going to Paul the Venetian for experiencing grace. And one of the messages in this book, grace is, it just absolutely feels like the opposite of harshness, the opposite of judgment, the opposite of shame, right? And is the energy oh gosh, grace is, I've been learning so much about grace this year, and that opposing energy really is shame, right? It's disgrace that can be held in the throat and the lungs. And welcoming Paul the Venetian, who talks about, to use your talents and your gifts for the highest good, to share your medicine, your talents, your artistry, your creativity, as a way to strengthen your connection to the angels, as a way to light up the earth and the earth plane, with your medicine, with your heart light. And so the other thing that there's a beautiful sentence in here, and I know the angels want me to read this. Yes. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Thank you, angels. When I was reading the book before, they were like, say that. I'm like, okay. And then of course I forgot because I'm getting all these other downloads. And so yeah, like follow your bliss, where is our bliss? Our bliss is in our heart chakra, right? In our heart is the gateway to your angel's love. This is where, although they can send you love anywhere into your aura, your chakras, and your whole entire body, it's like your heart chakra is the center chakra between the lower body chakras and the upper spiritual chakras. And it's almost kind of like the heart and the throat and the way they're connected. And the angel's talking about, part of how we channel grace and be grace is to give it to ourselves first. So remember, the question that I asked was about releasing harshness. And harshness, it's that energy of self-judgment, the energy of the inner critic, the energy of abuse and self-abuse. And the energy of punishment, right? That's the old energy. That is what is transforming with Archangel Zadkiel. That's what's transforming in the alchemical space in your heart. That is what is releasing. And we're inviting and welcome the energy of gentleness and the energy of grace, and really giving it to yourself first. As you give it to yourself, your parts, your body. And also, one of the things the angel said the other day to me is space is grace, right? That we can give ourselves all the space that you need. Give yourself all the space to relax, to release, to receive, so that you can be a channel for grace. I just absolutely love that. And of course, what are we surrendering? Frustration, right? On the next level of frustration. I know the last full moon, which was kind of pre-Mercury retrograde, I had like so many frustrations. And of course things can be born from that too. We know that, but at the same time, what the card says here is, frustration doesn't open doors. And, it's about, again, welcoming the energy of gentleness, welcoming the energy of compassion, welcoming the energy of grace to fill your body, to fill your heart, to fill your chakras, so that when that frustration comes up, you already have that medicine there within you. And thank you, angels. That's really beautiful. And then all of this is to lead with your heart. And I just want to show you the picture of Paul the Venetian. He's got this beautiful, amazing rose at the center of his heart, and just allowing your heart to open, to blossom, to lead, that your heart is, again, it's a spiritual center, and leading with your heart so that you are being authentic, so that you are being honest, so that you are being true to yourself and graceful, right? The energy of grace, the wisdom of grace, the loving kindness of grace, the medicine of grace. I'm just getting all these downloads about grace, right? And calling on the angels of grace, calling on Paul Venetian this weekend, calling on Archangel Zadkiel. And thank you, Zadkiel, saying something else. So he also worked with the violet flame. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring this in, but he brought it in. So he works with the violet. He's one of the keepers of the violet flame. And the violet flame is this amazing portal of energy where you can really transform anything, right? That you can put any wound, any frustration, any judgment, I'm hearing this, like any size frustration, any size judgment, into that flame for it to be dissolved, for it to be healed, for it to be cleared. And oftentimes, if you think, well, I put it in the flame, I've already done that, and it comes back, that's okay, right? You can ask the question, what lesson am I learning from this wound? What lesson am I learning from harshness? What lesson am I learning from judging myself, right? And that's another aspect of receiving, the medicine of that challenge, the medicine of that difficulty. Thank you for that. Download, angels. So what else? Anything else? So I'd love to invite you to my Crystals and Angels practice number 3, Release and Lead with Your Heart workshop. It's Wednesday, July 8th from 7 to 9:15 p.m. We're going to be talking about the practices, the steps to the practice. Number 3, we're going to be talking about the archangels of that practice, which includes Archangel Zadkiel, their medicine, their chakra, their color, and then the crystals that they're connected with, and then we're gonna do create a simple crystal grid for you to help you connect more deeply with the practice in my book, but also to receive more energy and love from your angels. So I'm absolutely excited about that. I'm also going to be working with Archangel Raziel on Monday for angel yoga. We're going to have 5 angel yoga classes over the course of the summer, and Monday, July 6th at 10 a.m. we're going to be working with Archangel Raziel, and I would love for you to join us. He's the alchemist. It's interesting because Raziel and Zadkiel, which they have similar sounds in their name, are 2 of the angels of transformation and alchemy. So I'm so excited about that medicine and energy. He brings in magic and alchemy and transformation, which is similar to Zadkiel's medicine. So, okay. Happy full moon, lunar eclipse, happy 4th of July. Have a safe and joyful weekend. And I was just listening because I heard a little download that my coach said, and I was like, will I say it? Yeah, why not? So every time you hear a firework today, tomorrow, the angels are celebrating you. Your soul is celebrating you. The Ascended Masters, Archangel Zadkiel, Paul the Venetian are celebrating your courage, your ability to transform, your ability to release that harshness, receive gentleness, and lead with your heart. Okay, my dears, I will see you soon. Have a beautiful weekend. Namaste.